Today's idiom is he finally threw in the towel. This vivid expression means to give up or admit defeat, especially after a long or difficult struggle. Imagine someone battling persistently, only to reach a point where they can no longer continue. The idiom's origin comes from the sport of boxing in early 20th century America. When a boxer's corner decided their fighter could no longer safely compete, they would literally throw a towel into the ring to signal their concession of defeat. This quickly entered everyday language to describe giving up on any endeavor. Let's see how this idiom plays out in different scenarios. Our first example is, after years of struggling to make his startup profitable, Mark finally threw in the towel and decided to sell his company. Here, threw in the towel perfectly captures Mark's decision to give up on his business venture after a prolonged struggle. It conveys a sense of finality and exhaustion from his effort. In our second example, the project was proving to be too complex and costly. Management ultimately had to throw in the towel on the ambitious plan. This shows the idiom used in a corporate setting. The management recognized the futility of continuing, similar to a boxing coach ending a fight, and decided to abandon the plan. Both examples illustrate the idiom's meaning of admitting defeat or giving up after facing significant challenges.
While throw in the towel is distinct, there are similar expressions. Call it quits implies simply ending an activity, often due to personal decision, exhaustion, or lack of progress, without necessarily implying a long battle. For instance, I'm tired, let's call it quits for today. Raise the white flag, on the other hand, is a strong visual metaphor, often used in more serious contexts like conflict or negotiations, explicitly signaling surrender. Throw in the towel fits well when there's an ongoing effort that finally ends in concession. To recap, he finally threw in the towel means to admit defeat or give up after a strenuous effort, much like a boxing corner conceding a match. It's a powerful way to describe ending a struggle when continued effort becomes futile. Remember its origins in the boxing ring, when trainers physically tossed a towel to signal surrender. Next time you encounter a situation where someone gives up after a long fight, whether in business, a personal challenge, or a game, you now have the perfect idiom to describe it. I'll see you next time with another great expression.